I'm Jamie Reinke. I live in Lisbon, North Dakota, and my parents are Greg and Ann Reinke, and we live on a farm.
I'm Callie Lowe. My parents are Jerry and Lisa Lowe, and we live on a farm by Fort Ransom.
I'm Presley Ersink, and I also live in Fort Ransom, and my parents are John and Stacy Ersink.
What is your favorite part of basketball and why?
My favorite part of basketball is the competitiveness that comes along with it. It's a very contact sport, and I also really like that. I mean, not everybody does. Not everybody's very physical, but I am, and I like that. So,
My favorite part, I guess, is building a bond with the team, becoming close.
I agree with both of them. I like the bond part and also being competitive in the sport.
What is your favorite basketball move and why?
my favorite basketball move is the Euro step. A lot of people say that I'm pretty good at it, so I guess, yeah.
I'd say mine is probably spit and dribble. I don't use it very much, but when I do, it's effective.
Yes, I agree. My favorite one is the spin dribble as well.
When did you start basketball?
Oh gosh. I started basketball probably in like second grade. We did a lot of 3-on-3 tournaments in third grade, and Jamie was actually on my team way back in third grade, and we just kind of grew up playing the sport together.
Yep.
I started in 6th grade when I came with you guys. I'd never played before. It's kind of a wreck.
Where did you come from?
Fort Ransom.
Carton?
Do you use any of your basketball strategies for other games out of basketball?
Maybe just the running part. I mean, track's more the sport that helps you get ready for all your other sports, but basketball, yeah, there's a lot of running involved in that, so probably just running.
I would say I use the competitiveness in other things like school, your homework, and whatnot.
Yeah, it's definitely, all sports are like your skills and stuff, and it's some of them are individuals, but you work together as a team and just a team effort.
What's the hardest team you guys have played?
Kindred, yep.
They are a good team.
They were state champions last year.
No, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, and then
They went to
played-
state.
and then they went to state last year in our region, and they're more than likely going to go to state again this year. But
They're young and tough.
yep.
What makes them tough?
Their height,
They
and
play really good
Height,
defense.
their
skills.
defense. Yep.
Are you three like at a team, like at basketball?
Are we on a team? Yep.
Yes.
There's how many of us? 19 maybe?
19
of us on the team.
And we're the 3 seniors.
Yep.
How many games have you won this year?
Seven?
Seven?
I think 7.
7.
Is there anything that you want to share about those 7 games? Anything that was interesting or important during this?
I think, well, tonight is a big game against Wyoming, and we lost to them by 2 last time. I definitely think that, like, if we could play some of the teams that we played at the beginning of the season now, we'd probably have a way different record because we've grown so much as a team.
That's awesome. Isn't that kind of your goal in any season, really, is to get better?
Yep.
Yes.
To be
A
your
lot of-
best self at the end?
A lot of teams peak when they shouldn't, like beginning of the
Like
season,
early,
mid-season,
yeah.
and we're peaking now, which is where you want to be.
Isn't that exciting?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And anything can happen now since
Right.
regions are starting up.
Yep. It's like March Madness, February Madness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Jack.
Where would you like to go next and why?
Like if you want to play basketball somewhere else, like next year.
I don't plan on playing basketball. I mean, it's my favorite sport, and I love the sport, but I don't think I'm going to play it after high school.
Yeah, I don't think I'll play after high school either. Probably on intramural teams, though,
Yeah.
in college,
Yes,
definitely.
I agree. Yep.
How do you celebrate if you win a game?
Oh, gosh.
We run into the locker room and we always go, yeah!
Yep.
And we all just chant that.
Yep. It's really
We get
exciting
hyped.
when we win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get really excited. And it's not just like excited for yourself, you're excited for everybody. And we always point out who had a good game and, yep.
Did you do better this year than last year?
Last year, we actually went to the region championship game. And this year, so far, we don't know yet. We might make it to the region championship game, we might not. So, I mean, it all just depends. Record-wise, we had a better record last year, but
We definitely are hoping to pull some upsets, being
Yeah.
the number 10 seed. But yeah, had really good leaders last year, and we hope to be the same type of leaders for this year's team.
And anything can happen. Like
Right.
anyone could go down or we can come up, and it just all depends.
Why do you like basketball?
kind of answered this one earlier. I like basketball because it's competitive and
The bond,
the bond you build
make
as a
with
team.
everyone.
Yeah.
Not just with your team, your coaches too.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good do you think you are and why?
Negative. No, I'm kidding.
No pressure.
I'd say maybe about a 7. I definitely have room to improve. Everybody does. But I think I'm a very strong. I have a lot of mental court awareness, I think, and it just helps out.
And you can play at any position.
Yeah, you can play any
Like
position.
point guard, post.
Yeah, I would say I'm a 5. I'm not as strong as these two. I definitely like the defensive end better than the offensive end.
Yeah,
You
you
get
get
low on
low.
defense.
I agree with Presley. I think I'm about a 7 too. I just like to shoot 3-pointers, but I mean, I like the defensive end too.
What's the coolest shot you made?
Half court shot in Lemoore. That was good. That was good.
One time in Lemoore last year, I think it was for a JV game, I made a buzzer beater at the end. It wasn't half court, it was a 3, but
My sophomore year in a JV game, we were playing Oak Grove, and I shot a buzzer beater to go into overtime with Oak Grove.
Did you end up winning that game though?
The Oak Grove game in
The
overtime?
overtime game?
Yes.
How often do you shoot the ball?
Me, I have been shooting a lot more this year than I have in past years, but I still don't shoot very much. My job's usually slash and dash to the basket.
I shoot if I'm open, but I usually look for either her coming down the lane or our 3-point shooter. She's pretty effective, so.
At some games. I just shoot whenever I'm open usually, or I like to pass inside or reverse to the other side of the court to get the reversal and open shots on the weak side.
Other questions, if you want to raise your hand. Okay. Ava?
Does any board games compare to basketball?
Board games? Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Or any game in general that you can compare to it?
I guess any game that like you have to work as a team, because on basketball you can't be, as Kunzi always says, 5 fingers. You have to be a fist and play together, work together.
That's a good one.
Alexa?
Did anyone inspire you to do basketball?
My sister. My sister's saying.
Siblings, parents.
My parents.
We'll just keep going down the line. Okay.
What's your favorite basketball player?
Elizabeth Lyons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say she left a pretty big
Bernice.
impact on
Yes.
us.
Where are you planning to go to college?
I am attending Bemidji State University. It's in Minnesota.
I'm going to NDSU.
And I'm going to Washington.
Okay. We'll just go down the line, and then if you don't, then just say pass. Go to the next person, okay?
What do you like more, offense or defense?
I definitely like offense more, just because defense you have to work a lot harder. But defense definitely wins games. But I think I like offense more.
I like defense, I guess. I like making the other team have to work for their points and getting steals and making layups.
I like both. I mean, I like when we score because then we can like point at each other and get hype. And I also like the defensive end when we can get deflections and all that good stuff.
What is your favorite sport besides basketball?
I play volleyball and I do track, but basketball tops all of them.
I would have to say mine is probably track. I guess last year I was pretty successful in track in the hurdles.
My favorite sport is volleyball.
How do you practice?
We usually have intense practices. It's a lot of defense. Usually we do a lot of defense, and we have pre-game practices, and those are like the day before our game practices, and we work on our press breaks and
Box
offense,
outs.
defense, boxing out,
Really
out of bounds
concentrated.
plays.
We try to practice like we play so
Yeah.
that we don't practice soft and then not be prepared for the next team we play.
What is your least favorite part about basketball and why?
Running.
Right.
Oh my gosh,
What
there's
did
so
we,
much
what
running.
did we call it?
We called it ice cream this year
Ice
because we
cream.
didn't want to hear the word condition.
Yep. So whenever she says we're gonna condition, we change it to we're gonna eat ice cream.
Mindset, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Who was your favorite team to play?
Maple Valley.
Maple
Valley.
Valley. No.
Um,
I guess I
I
like
like playing
playing
difficult teams.
Me
Central
too.
Cast. I
Yeah.
usually
That-
like
yeah.
playing Central Cast
They're
because
always so
you always
rough.
want to beat Castleton. They're a bigger school, and this year we went into overtime with them, and that was
And they're
probably
what? They were ranked like 4th or
In their
fifth or
region.
something, and we almost beat them. So hopefully we can see them again in the region tournament.
Yeah.
and I like playing Enderlin as well because
Yeah.
they're a big rival school.
You guys are playing for a goat now too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
it's
it
a
called?
nanny.
Nanny
goat.
goat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What do you do with the nanny if you win?
You get to keep it at your school.
Like in a trophy case?
Yeah.
Yep.
That on the
Who has the nanny goat right now?
Enderlin.
Yeah.
We'll get him this year.
Yeah.
What's the highest score that your team has got?
88.
88.
Last year when we played Maple Valley, we scored 88 points and held them to 9. And they didn't score their last 3 points until like a buzzer beater right at the end, so it could have been 88-6.
So good offense, good defense.
Yes.
That must be a really fun game for you.
That was
For
fun.
them,
It
it
was.
must be like
Alex, you have another question?
No.
So did you have any?
what is one area you would like to improve in?
I'd say, well, as a team, we need to talk more.
Yep.
Yep.
Definitely talk.
Defense takes a lot of talking.
Know
and
where everyone's at and
Yeah.
their best players.
If we talk, we're pretty good
It's a
defensive
pretty
team.
solid team.
Yeah, because
Yes.
I was gonna say why, but then you already said. You took it.
They're great at adding on, collaborating, aren't they?
Yep, you always know.
We're gonna. Is there anything that you guys want to add that we didn't ask? Anything that you want to tell us more about your sport or about yourself or anything like that?
Should we talk about the thing we started this year?
Oh,
The BE gift. We, as a team, we've been through a lot, losing Beth Elijah on our way to team camp, and then getting in a car accident this summer. We-
Miranda.
Yep. We decided that we got money back from Beth's family because we sold the bracelets when she passed away. And we decided that we wanted to do something with that money, and we gave this year, I think it was $500 to the young man who died in the car accident's family. And we want to keep growing that and do that every year, give to either a family or an organization that means something to us. Because basketball is more than just winning and losing games.
That's very cool. You guys talked about the team and being together. And that's a great example of that, isn't it? Just the life things that you learned from the sport. Right? Awesome.
I like to wait till Nick goes up to like, the second score to 1,000.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us and being good role models for us in the school. So awesome. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Keep it up, all right?
Thank you.
Yeah, go Broncos.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.